Hey, all right. Welcome back, guys. Uh, I'll thank everybody who's stayed subscribed to me, um, or has checked in from time to time. It, it has been a long time since I posted a video. Um, you can see I have a video started on this wonderful GMC Astro 95 truck. I got the frame built and everything. I do have a video started on this. Um, I started it probably around June. And uh, in July, I ended up on the injured list. I work for companies that work with line crews, pole crews, tree trimming crews. I drive around checking on crews to make sure safety is met, the safety standards are met. Um, and I happened to be on the road that day flagging. And I don't know, I'm assuming all 50 states have flaggers, pole crews, line crews. Um, but I was in the road and I had my stop paddle up and I had a car stopped. And I turned to look at my flagging partner on the other end of the work zone. And just as I turned my head to look at him, I heard tires screeching. I looked, turned left to look at the car that I had stopped, and the car behind him plowed into him the speed limit's 55 miles an hour on this road, and which then plowed that car into me. I ended up with a broken wrist. Uh, I'll put a picture up of the X-ray, um, only because the X-ray shows the work that had to be done on that wrist. It broke it pretty bad. I ended up with a metal plate and several screws in my wrist. Um, this was in July. July 24th is when it happened. I ended up with a fractured radius around the right eye. My legs, both legs, ended up with a lot of nerve damage. They don't work right. I can't stand very easily, and I can't walk for any amount of time. Um, so I am making amends. Obviously, I'm getting better. Of course, there's my hand in my splint. I'll take the splint off and show you the incision area. It's pretty clean now, so it's not grotesque like it was when it first happened, but you can see the scarring. So the plate is in here, and it goes down this bone right here. And I had that surgery August 6th. I think it was 6th or 8th. I forget now. So, yeah. Turns out the driver was a distracted driver. Whatever that means, I don't know. It's in the police report. They don't specify if it was cell phone use or if it was, just looking away from the road. Don't know. I know they are talking about prosecution. I'm not going to go any further than that because I don't know what the rules are. Obviously, nobody knows where I live. Nobody knows the company I work for. They don't even know where the accident happened. But just the same, I'd rather not say too much. So, yeah, lots of therapy, surgeries. Just had the MRIs on my legs this past weekend. And I'm genuinely hoping they find something. My fear is that they're not going to find anything. And, how do you fix something if you don't find a problem? Well, I can't walk well. I'm unstable. I actually fell in my driveway because my left leg gave out on me completely. So I'm hoping they find something. That's one of those few times you'll say, "Boy, I hope they find something." You don't go to a doctor and think, "Boy, I hope they find something." But I hope they find something because you can't fix something if you don't know what's wrong. So that's the story. That's where I've been. I had a kit started. I still have my my black pearl kit going. See, there it is. Still in the works. I haven't had a whole lot of opportunity to work on it. And of course, with a broken left wrist, there's not a lot of model work I can do. There's not a lot of things I can do because most of this does need or involve two hands. Of course, I have the Constitution over there too. You can see the disgusting walls behind it. So they are in the works. It's just I haven't been able to do any work. That being said, finance has been tight too because I'm living on workers' comp, which, as everybody knows, is if you've ever worked with or dealt with workers' comp, it's 60% of your paycheck, your normal paycheck. So things have been tight. I haven't had a lot of money to purchase or even, again, time with all the appointments. So yeah, I mean, it's just kits. My hobbies I can't enjoy at the moment, and but getting better. So I finally have some movement in my hand, in my fingers. Not a lot of strength, and the movement is very limited, but it is getting better, and that's the big thing. Still some swelling. I think you can see that, even though the surgery was over a month ago. So that's where I've been. Again, I just wanted to put this video out explaining. I know that I don't think I've lost any subscribers, though it has been quite a long time since I posted the video. I do thank everybody for sort of hanging in there. I don't put out great content. I know that, and I do a lot of ranting and complaining about these kits. But I do genuinely thank everybody. But I wanted to explain what's going on. I'm never going to be on a regular, schedule for putting videos out. I have a life. I have a work. I have to work. Family. So it's not like I have time to do a lot of videos. But I certainly have time enough to put out a video, more often than I have recently. But that's what's going on. I had, I got hit by a car at a work zone. Broken bones, obviously, some nerve damage, and I'm just trying to get better. So I don't know when this video on the GMC is going to come out. Again, I started it. I just haven't gotten any farther than that. Again, because of what happened. So there we go. Again, thank you everybody for sort of hanging in there and being patient. Look for this video and others coming soon. It's just, again, I got to heal first. So thank you. Bye.